And I remember
Yo, welcome NXT. You with your boy, Mr. Flint 810. I got the crew here. I got my brother from another mother, Joe BNCO. How you doing?
I'm here.
Thank you for being on. I got my other brother from another mother. I got Kane the Destroyer.
we here, baby. We here.
And then I got my other brother, of course, from another mother. I got EOD. How you doing today, brother?
I'm good.
I'm good. Yeah, Joe, he got out of line, man. We had to jump back, man. Joe messed it up for other people's conversations, man. Damn you. Hey, Kane, blame Joe for that.
Okay. Joe, you son of a gun, you.
Blame me. He cut you off.
He did though.
Yeah.
Them fighting words.
Hey, you know what happened? You know what happened last time I got cut off? I had to put on TikTok. Sometimes I got cut off. I was snapping like a motherfucker too.
Oh man. Hey, we'll give you 5 minutes to yourself to go off. All right.
Do you see what it says? Do you see what it says under my name?
What it say? Fucked up.
Fuck WWE.
Hold up, bro. We can't say too much in the first couple minutes. We gotta wait. We gotta wait.
Hey, I got an asterisk there. I didn't actually spell it out. I put an asterisk where the U is.
Joe will get all our pages took down.
Yeah. You gotta wait 3 minutes.
Hey, EOD gonna jump off like, nope. I see y'all back in 20 minutes.
You don't mistake me for your satanic worshipings.
Wow.
Not the satanic worshiping.
White chocolate in the house.
What's up, white chocolate?
Damn, is my devil horns poking through my head? Oh no, it ain't.
They usually do. And your tail is usually smacking you in the back of the head. Don't do that.
Wow.
Whack. Don't do it. Whack.
Don't do it. Reconsider.
Come on, man. You make the EOD laugh, man. Come on.
No, I was yawning.
Uh-oh.
The tail's usually hitting him in the back of the head anytime he's trying to go into a church. Don't do that.
Wow.
No. Don't do that.
Wow.
Bad demon.
Damn,
Thank you, white chocolate. We appreciate you.
Damn, you just call me a demon?
Your mom did it first.
Wow. Hey, if I'm a demon, you possessed.
Hey, look, I can't take back what your mom already said. I'm sorry. We were on the phone. I heard her clearly say that.
Yeah. So what? That ain't no give you the point to tell everybody.
Huh?
You ain't got to tell everybody about it.
I got to protect people.
Man, you got to tell that man business like that, bro.
Yeah, my mom called me a demon.
I gotta protect people. I gotta protect people from the demon.
My mom called me a demon with love.
You said a demon with love? That is wild. Y'all motherfuckers wild, bro.
She didn't hug you afterwards. She said, get your ass to the store.
Yeah, she did. Yeah.
D-Walk, you gonna take that, D-Walk?
He telling the truth, though.
That man couldn't even sit down and eat his Halo burger.
And it was yummy.
He's trying to eat Christian because he thinks it's going to get him into heaven a little faster. So he went to Halo Burger.
Ooh.
Hey, I'm going to Chipotle tomorrow.
That's a bathroom visit.
Bathroom visit.
They a religious restaurant. They closed on Sundays. Man, I mean not Chick-fil-A. My fault, Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
They're a religious restaurant.
They're Christian.
Yeah.
They're the Hobby Lobby of the fast food world.
I don't know. Wise man told me it'd be demons in the goddamn pool pit.
Yeah.
That depends on depends on which school put you in.
Yeah.
Joe. We kicking off NXT.
Is it a
Joe.
Michael Jackson party?
Wow.
Yo!
Joe, come on. Head up. Hey, you'll make the Invisible Man pop up out of nowhere, man. Don't do that. He already said he was watching.
He coming, he's sleeping.
Hey, hey, the woman made sure he was sleeping.
All right, he'll pop up like, hey, come on.
She done slipped him 2 Ambien in his beer.
Nah, she flipped. I don't think she flipped that.
Making sure he's asleep.
Hey, he gonna pop up like you a goddamn.
He sleep.
And he gonna pop up like I heard all that shit y'all was talking.
Hey, watch. She gonna pop up and be like, yeah, I did it. Yeah, I did
Hey, we
it.
gonna see a thumbs.
And
we
I
gonna
do
see
it
a thumbs
again
up.
too.
We gonna see a thumbs up right here in the comments.
We got more comments.
All right. And we getting off track. Hey, EOD, come on. Hey, be the privilege. It's a privilege to have you on. Be the privilege and go ahead.
All right. Okay, we're going to go talk about the October 22nd episode of NXT. So let's see. It started out with the culling coming out. It was a recap of last week of Tatum Paxley, if y'all did not know, is the number one contenders for the NXT Women's Championship. So start out with the culling. She was talking about how grateful basically how grateful she was and stuff like that. And then JC Jane came out. She talked her smack. Here's the part where it was kind of weird. Izzy Dame's character. Because last week, the calling were heels. This week, we don't know what they are. JC Jane was basically saying that's never going to happen. That she was never going to beat her. And Tatum Paxley said that he said the same thing about JC Jane when she became champion. So Tatum Paxley's like, if anybody should understand what she's going through, it should be JC Jane because no one thinks that she's going to win either. So D-Walk, what do you think about this whole back and forth between the culling and Fatal Influence?
It's about time for Tatum Paxley. Me and Joe talked about this earlier. It's about fucking time. Tatum Paxley deserved a run for the NXT. She deserved to be a champion, bro. About time.
All right. Well, since Joe talked about it, since y'all talked about it earlier, Joe, what do you think?
About time to give Tatum Paxley something. Aside from being a background piece.
Kane?
Man, this was a decent segment considering it was the first time that Paxley had a promo like this. You know what I mean? I mean, it had some moments and shit. It felt like they were reading from a script to me.
All right. For me, I thought it was a good, like you said, it was pretty much her first promo that she's done like this, like a main eventer. Like before, she's come more like the comedy act. She'll like say some stuff here and there, but she never really got in the ring and cut a promo. She talked about how her friends left, aka got featured endeavored, basically. Her faction, which was a good faction. What was it? Gigi Dola and Shotzi. That whole they had a good dynamic. So she was talking about that and all her friends. I thought she was going to talk about Lyra Valkyria, but she actually said Izzy Dame. And Izzy Dame, at first, I thought she was going to be side-eyeing her a little bit, but it looked like she might actually be turning face. I don't buy it, though. Yeah. I think she's face for right now. That's it. But if Tatum gets that championship, that whole face turn is going to end, like, real quick.
Didn't her and Nikki Cross was doing something for a minute, too?
Nikki Cross?
Yeah, Tatum Paxley and Nikki Cross was doing something for a minute.
I don't remember. Because I thought Nikki Cross was already called up, like, way before Tatum Paxley was there. There was somebody else that was there was somebody else that Tatum was
Winnie Chu.
That's Winnie Chu. That's it. That's what I was gonna say. Winnie Chu. Yeah, they were kind of together, but Winnie Chu's on Evolve right now. In fact, Winnie Chu just posted something recently with her and Paxley. I think like either today or yesterday on her Twitter account.
I mean, it made sense for Paxley to give a pretty much a babyface promo, even though her group is a heel.
Well, the thing is, to me, Paxley was she was never a heel. It's like she kind of got manipulated by them, and she always acted as kind of a face, even though she's with a heel group, because they actually took her in, and they actually didn't do anything crazy to her either. So even though they had her back and everything, but Izzy was always kind of like doing something, like in her matches, like maybe she might not do something, so we think, oh, she should help her, but like really in Izzy's mind, it's like no, it's like her to do it kind of on her own type of situation. I remember Sean Spears threw a doll in there, I guess, so she could take the doll and like stab somebody with or something. And Izzy like grabbed the doll back in that one match. So it was kind of weird, but it's like, well, I mean, not really supposed to do it anyway. So
yeah, but no, Sean Spears kind of looked like he was proud though, man.
Yeah,
he was like a proud dad.
Yeah, once Jensen got taken up by Izzy Dame, Sean Spears was no longer the leader. He was the advisor to the group, but Izzy Dame, that's when Izzy Dame became the leader, because they were all shocked. He just took him out and was like, nah, he wasn't, he out. And they were just like, okay. Yeah. And that's when she became the leader of the group. And Sean Spears is just there, like you said, like he was just standing there like a proud daddy, just in the corner, like look at Paxley, like she's about to get her title shot and everything. So it was good. Also, of course, some fisticuffs had to happen. And Tatum actually looked strong. She took off the entitled fatal influence and then grabbed the belt, and she was looking strong. And I agree with Joe. It's about time. I was surprised that she won the Battle Royale, but it's like when she did it, like it made sense. It's like people like her, Athea Hale, which here's a spoiler alert, she was only involved tonight. So I can have fun with that information. It might be a one-time deal though. But yeah, Tatum Paxley, Athea Hale, these people are the people that should be in the NXT Women's Championship picture. To me, they've been there long enough. And as Booker T was saying on his podcast, it's developmental. After a certain amount of time, you have to develop, or you kind of have to go. Like, it's not a full brand yet. It's still supposed to be developmental to get you to the next step. And so you should push these people. If they've been there for so long, either make them champion or push them up, or, let them make money other ways. So that's basically what happened with that.
Booker T says things on his podcast.
Hey, you gotta listen to Booker T's little podcast, man.
I like him and Brad. I like him and Brad Gilmore.
Quack quack. Whoa.
Oh yeah.
Let's see what happens next.
I'm waiting for him to say, "Let the pigeons loose."
Hey, good thing Stephanie Valkyrie wasn't around.
Well, speaking of, what was that match that happened on Evolve that we were talking? Oh, the Winnie Chu Nikita Lyons match. They were talking about on commentary about Booker. On commentary, talking about Booker T. They say, "Yeah, this is a match that Booker T would highly enjoy."
He would.
Yeah, he would have.
He would.
See, Booker T known as the horn dog around the place.
Man, what? Real horn dog. That's funny, man.
All right, so let's see here. All right, so after that happened, we'll turn to the next thing. They have Channing Stacks Lorenzo, because only Ariana could call him Channing and everything. When he's at work, he stacks. They're back because he has a match for the X Division Championship against Slater later in the episode. So basically, they're just backstage. They were talking, blah blah blah, kind of getting their new, gimmick. Over, even though it's not a gimmick, they're a real couple and everything. But he doesn't have like the mob gimmick anymore, and it looks like she's kind of dropped the beauty pageant gimmick. So they just basically talked, and then they walked out, and then you had Leon Slater and Evans. They were backstage talking, and basically kind of talk about like Halloween Havoc and stuff like that. And he called him like he needs to wait because he's too young. Then he said, "No, he's playing because that's what they always tell him, because he's the young guy for TNA and he's the young guy for NXT." So we'll let D-Walk go last on this. I don't know if y'all have any thoughts on this segment. Y'all just want to skip it or whatever. I mean, it wasn't like this is a backstage segment.
I mean, okay, we haven't seen much of Stacks in the ring since his feud with Tony Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah,
ended. So it was kind of nice to see him get a chance to work with someone new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I
Yeah, I
mean,
believe the last match he had was against what's his name? Inumura? That was like the last match he had. And that was like right after the Tony D'Angelo. So it's been like a while since we
yeah,
really
it's
seen
been
him
a
in the
while.
ring.
I mean, Slayer did his thing though, bro. I mean, Slayer did his thing, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Came through with some moves, man. But I do think he still is kind of young. He still needed to polish his shit off. You know what I mean? I still think he need to polish him off. But hey, I feel like he did his thing. I mean, the first half of the match was decent, but the second half was like way more. It had a little more to it in the second half. So I mean, it was cool to me. I liked the match though, bro.
Okay.
And then
What?
you know, and then what? Say what?
I just had a
Say what,
question
Joe?
of why. I just want to know why they keep featuring Pookie Low on TV.
Here you
Damn.
go, Pokemon. Here you go, Pokemon. Here you go, Pokemon.
All right.
You didn't even get that
All right,
far
keep
yet,
going,
Joe.
Kate.
Yeah, Joe. Joe.
He was
Hey,
in a backstage segment. That's too much. TV fam.
Yeah, so
yeah,
the
but
Send that
backstage
man,
segment basically went into the
Slayer,
match. So the backstage segment was whatever. So
send that man to catering. He needs to eat.
he need a lot, but I mean, Slater scored the win with the 450 splash to retain his X Division championship. After the match. After the match, Evans and Slater said they wanted to team up for a tag match and put out an open challenge, which is like answered quickly, super quickly by Mr. Iguana and La Parca. So what do y'all think about that?
Wait a minute.
I think that would
Why is
be.
Mister?
Oh, go ahead. Go ahead, Joe.
Never mind. I was gonna say, where's Psycho Clown at?
Yeah.
Hey, Psycho Clown.
Yeah. So basically, last week they did mention that they did have a partnership with AAA.
Yeah.
So they didn't
Partnership.
say
They
like
bought the
how they didn't say
company.
like how it was going to happen. So when they had the open challenge, it was like that. They came out like she said it. They
They
said
own. They bought the company.
no, but
That's what
yeah,
I thought. They bought it.
Yeah, they bought it.
they technically yeah they did. They actually it's like 50-50 with like some Mexican companies. So like they own it with like another company, AAA, Mexican company.
Okay.
Like, but it's not. They don't own it with like another wrestling company. It's like just another company. So it's like WWE kind of, I guess, does all the wrestling stuff for it. The other people like the financing part of it. So that's
They teamed
basically
up.
how it's.
They teamed up with Modelo to buy AAA.
So basically, so now they're trying to feature them AAA in a lot more of the WWE products. So right now. So they announced that before the Wagner thing, they say, oh, they're going to have like more AAA stuff. Same thing with Evolve. They also said the same thing with Evolve. They're going to start having like a partnership with AAA wrestlers going on Evolve too.
Why
So
not?
yeah, I
And
mean,
that.
yeah, y'all own everything.
You
And now.
got him.
And now we're gonna start seeing more advertisements for Jose Cuervo, Modelo, and Corona.
Hey, I like them.
I like Modelo.
Right.
I like
I'm
them.
just
So
saying
hey,
we're gonna see more Mexican advertisements now.
hey, let it roll. Because apparently we need
No,
something. We need something.
no, we don't need no advertisements. We got enough advertisements on the ring.
You got
Fucking
16 different
goddamn WWE,
advertisements.
motherfucking WWE ring starting to look like a goddamn NASCAR.
He ain't lying.
Yeah.
Man, what was the advertisement I saw? And I was like, wait, what? It was
That
actually one of the pay-per-views. There was an advertisement
what
that I
is that?
did not
Slim
think
Jim,
about at the same time,
Pride,
and I was like, "Wait, is there advertising this?" I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, there's a
fucking
lot going on, bro. There's a lot going on.
Fireball whiskey got advertisements.
Maybelline, Slim Jim.
The fireball ladder that was crazy.
I like Slim Jim though.
Prime.
All right,
Hold on.
D-Walk. What'd you think of this whole the match?
Stacks ain't gonna be there long. They should have kept with Tony D'Angelo. Stacks ain't gonna be there long. He gonna
Tony
get
Angelo's
cooked.
gone. I don't know if he's coming back. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah, Stacks, he done. He only got a couple more matches, and they gonna release his ass. But this match right here, they could have kept this match and made it more worthy. Than they could have had Leon Slater wrestle somebody else different besides Stacks.
Did Leon Slater hit the? When you said he hit the 450, Kane, did he hit the 450 or did he hit the 450 Swanton?
Hey, he did his thing, man.
Was the 450 splash or 450 Swanton?
I think it's Swanton.
I think it's a Swanton.
Yeah. I think it was the Swanton, bro.
I don't watch WWE product, folks. If you didn't know, I only catch highlights here and there or news in the wrestling world as I go along throughout my day. That's how I learn about what happens on these shows. I don't actually watch WWE product no more. I don't support the WWE product.
Yeah, and I'm getting that way myself. I ain't gonna lie. I'm getting that way myself.
Joe like the devil anti.
And then the jumping Hulk-Around that Slater hit, it didn't really look all that good to me. It was like he didn't get his legs around Lorenzo head enough to look convincing as a takedown. So
it looked like it was the safest move you've ever seen before because it looked like it had like force to it. Like he did the movement, but without the power behind it.
Yes, and then you got Evans grabbing the headset to throw the show.
Oh, that was kind of fun.
To a commercial
break,
which was it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny, bro.
And what the Vic Joseph told, he said something to Booker T. Booker T was like, "That's your damn job." And it really did go. It really did go to a commercial break. Like after that,
yeah.
What it felt like was like something off an old Saturday morning commercial, cartoon or something like that. Said, "Oh, well, now return back after these messages." Because he put the headset on, he did the voice, and that was entertaining. All right, so. Well, I guess Joe already said like his like I don't know, Joe, if you want to say anything more about because I know you were talking about like how you don't like watch the product and everything like that. If you still want to like talk more about that,
I just don't. So this is another example from what I have said in the past, and that is what I've said about Jordan Grace in the past. And the same thing goes with Leon Slater. TNA guys, when they come over to NXT, it feels like they get lost. It feels like they don't know what they're doing, and it feels like they turn from this big fish into this tiny little fucking minnow in the ocean.
We will talk about that later, also, because that was actually part of the show too. Exactly what you just said comes back up later on, which is nice for us because for those Joe did like he said he didn't watch the show, so when it comes up Jordan Grace and Kalani Jordan segment. They talk exactly about that later on in the show. For me, what I thought of the whole thing, like the match was okay, but like I've seen him a little bit, and Joe is right. It's like either maybe it's a WWE style type of thing because it looks like the stuff that they can do. Like even when Wagner was wrestling, we'll talk about that later. But when anybody else that comes in to like the WWE ring, like they do a lot more stuff like in TNA. They come in to WWE and it's like they have to adapt their style and not be who they are. And it feels weird. But I kind of understand, especially what they're trying to get this TV deal. The guys with the TNA, it's kind of like, okay, if I'm on NXT, it's a bigger audience. So maybe I could get myself out there, even though you're representing TNA, but you might get somebody say, oh, I really like that guy. Oh, let me go check him out on that program.
But
so,
EOD, this goes back also to AEW too, because when AEW guys and gals come over, they don't have that issue.
No,
they don't have that
true.
issue.
That's true.
Except for Jade. But that's Jade. She's got her own fucking problems.
Yeah. Damn. But I'm thinking what the difference is when they come over, they come over as, hey, this is my job now. It's like they're kind of coming over more like, hey, we need to get eyes on TNA type of deal. So it's like kind of like they're picking, like I said, like the Survivor Series type match that they had. Like really, they could have went nuclear with the men's side on NXT. Like there was no Dolph Ziggler on the team. Why? It's like a lot of the big guns was on it. It's like
Dolph Ziggler said on Busted Open he will not be part of that crossover.
Yeah, I know he also did like the whole trick with their title and everything, which is that's definitely understandable and stuff. But they still had they just have a better men's roster, and even the women they could have used other women, but they didn't. And it's like I don't know. It's like whatever. But they're still trying to get their. It's almost like TNA is like NXT light. They're trying to get their TV deal going on because they get out of access deal. And to me, it's like, okay, more people watch NXT because they're on a broadcast network, even though a lot of people can't get the CW, which is true, but they can still watch it the next day. Like I actually have access so I can watch TNA live. I know there's other ways of doing it, but they're trying to get this TV deal. So until the TV deal happens, what's going to, to me, what's going to happen once the TV deal happens with TNA? Then what is TNA going to do? Are they going to, is it still going to be like, hey, your little brother, or what's going to happen with the deal at that point? And what's it say in the chat? Because I can't see it.
I told you Alex was up.
It's from he up. Hey, D-Wall, did you hear what Alex said in the group?
Show the comments.
No, in the group.
No.
You better check the group.
So anyway, what I was talking about was we were talking about the TNA deal, and from what I've heard, they're not getting a TV deal because of the new way that the Nielsen ratings are rated. It fucked their deal. It fucked their deal up.
Do you have any? Do you know who might have been pursuing it? Has that rumors came out, like what networks might have been looking to make a deal with TNA?
Peacock was one of them.
Okay.
Fox and NBC were another.
Okay.
CW.
I could definitely see that. CW.
Good. That's good, bro.
I guess they could have. Yeah, I guess they could have CW because they got a working relationship with NXT. I guess they could have done that.
Now you have Netflix looking to buy Warner Brothers Discovery.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Which has the contract for AEW.
Yeah.
And WWE Monday Night Raw.
Damn.
Yeah. Okay.
So how's that going to work?
I mean, it could. The crazy thing with it, like it could work. It's just that WWE is just so like like okay, we're on this network. Because remember the NWA deal with CW. Remember they had to deal with CW, and the whole little segment and everything. But it's like, come on, that segment, y'all could just erase that from history if y'all really wanted to and everything. And then they got the CW thing, and then NWA was on the website instead of on TV, it was just on the website until right the day before CW went on the network. The NWA, that thing was over. And they could have coexisted they could have, but WWE is WWE.
WWE's fucking petty. First off, second of all, they say AEW is not a threat and not a challenger brand to them. But yet, why are they doing all this counter programming for AEW TV and AEW pay-per-views?
Because there's a threat.
Well, to me, oh, go ahead.
Why don't they let fucking the talent go wrestle there right away and not make them wait?
What, you mean the 90-day clause thing, or?
Yeah,
I guess they could, but I mean they both kind of. Well, it's not the same. Like WWE's usually they do it like across the board. AEW, Tony Khan, sometimes he'll do it and other times he won't. So it's like it's not as consistent with them. Just depend on what happened, what happened or whatever. So
okay, so why the hell do Samantha got a 2-year non-compete?
I don't know. I just heard about that too. I don't know what's in her contract. I don't know what is in her contract. Like I haven't read it, but I do know what you're talking about. Because I was like, wait, another year? I was like, wait, what? What was her contract?
All she has to do is go to court, and she can win.
Yeah, because that will shake up the entire industry because for those of you that don't know, wrestlers are independent contractors.
They
But
are.
they're independent contractors by name because in
Only
practice
with
how they
WWE,
utilize them
only-
it's like they're in contract. And it's
Only
crazy.
with WWE
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
are
other
they
companies will
independent contractors.
kind of let you
When they
work with other
for
places.
other companies, they're actually employed by the company.
Hey,
Yeah.
but you know what's fucked up about that, Joe? They could keep that case going until you run out of money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Problem is that they're going to have multiple cases. It's not just going to be Samantha Irvin.
It'll end up
But
being a class
still.
act. It'll end up being a class action at
Class
some
action, and then they're going to have to push it through.
But most people, they that money, bro. People are money long. They money long. They could keep the case going until you run out of money. But
TKO's already $5 billion in the hole, and they're losing more money because nobody's buying fucking tickets.
Hey, but
Yeah.
we forgot. We ain't give our tribute to Big Mo, Man on a Mission, bro.
Bobby
R.I.P.
Bobby Horn.
Yeah, Bobby
Robert
Horn,
Horn.
aka Bobby Horn. And I'm pissed about that because he asked WWE for $30,000 for a transplant, and they said no.
He is a kidney or a liver transplant.
It was a kidney transplant,
I think so.
but they said no.
I didn't know. I just knew he passed. I didn't know like the
Yeah, he called and asked for $30,000, and they told him no.
He asked WWE if they can afford to, if they can help him with $30,000 for a kidney transplant,
That's fucked up.
and they turned him down.
And he died after that.
And then he died like a day or two, a couple days after that.
That's fucked up. That's greed like a motherfucker.
I mean, what did you expect by everything being ran by some greedy motherfuckers, bro?
If that was Vince McMahon would have gave it to him.
Probably.
He would have. Vince would have.
He would have had. He probably would have had a better chance asking Chris Jericho for the money.
No, I think Vince would have.
No, I'm talking about. Now.
Chris Jericho is very fucking giving, bro.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, he is.
He's giving. So, yeah, he might have would have had a better chance asking Chris Jericho. I mean, I think he would have had a better chance of asking Chris or Vince compared to TKO, bro.
Yeah.
TKO be like, they gonna be like, who the fuck is you? They don't really know fucking wrestling, bro. They just bought it.
He should have asked Triple H personally. Probably would have had a good time with that too.
Hey, Triple H could have opened some fucking doors up. But we don't know the whole situation, so
No, that was true. The whole situation. They told him no. No kidney transplant.
I mean, I don't know how to transition. I don't know how to transition out of that. I mean, because it's the whole situation. But if y'all want, we can come back and talk about it at the end of the show.
Yeah.
It's a shit.
Hey guys, I'm sorry. I don't know how to transition out of that. It's like a sad situation and everything, and it's like, and what we got up next has nothing to do with it and everything. So nothing bad or anything. So, well,
so keep it
I'm
going,
saying
bro.
nothing bad, as in it might be bad when y'all describe this match. Next match is Jasper Troy, Zachary Wentz in the men's speed championship championship tournament. So let's start with Joe first, because just saying it, I could tell he doesn't like it.
Who the fuck booked this shit?
Yes, Zachary Wentz from the Rascals and Jasper Troy. 3 minutes of playtime to see who advances for the speed championship.
You ain't got 3 whole minutes to play with you. You got nowhere to run.
You got 3 minutes.
Hello. So Jasper went from competing for the NXT championship to competing for the speed championship.
The 24/7. The new 24/7 belt.
Bro. I said this before about Jasper, bro. He is not ready. He's not ready, bro. He has not been ready. And I will go to war with anybody about this situation. Bro is not fucking ready.
Give him the speed title.
Okay, give him the speed. What he gonna lay motherfuckers out quick as hell, huh?
Yep.
Okay, he might do that, but the speed title is not acknowledged by anybody.
The speed title is actually acknowledged and is actually an NXT title now. The
That's
speed title is
bullshit,
now an NXT championship.
Kate's like, I hear you, but I don't hear you
Joe.
at the same time.
But you know, just like I know, that's bullshit.
Yeah.
You know
Hey,
that.
look. Sol Ruka, which we haven't gotten to yet, relinquished a championship. But
Yeah.
it wasn't the speed. But it wasn't the speed title.
No, that's bullshit, bro.
She feels like there's more lineage and more heritage with that speed title.
I
Well,
still got a theory. I have a theory when we get to that. I have my own personal theory of that whole segment and everything.
I got a theory myself. They're
well,
finally going to pull the
let's hear
trigger.
these motherfuckers then.
They're going to finally pull the trigger.
Finally?
Yes. What do you think,
Okay.
EOD? Do you think they're finally going to pull the trigger?
Yeah. I also think I don't even think the injury is a real injury. I think it was just a way for them to get to this point of the story. Like that's what I honestly think.
I think the injury is legitimate, but I don't think it's as serious. I don't think it's as serious as they are leading on to it to be.
Yeah,
But
it's
then
like
again,
basically you can't compete this week.
We're waiting on test results too.
Yeah, because the whole fact that she didn't relinquish that other title is like that's weird in and of itself when you relinquish them both. But
yeah, but
the pay-per-view is like this week, so it's like okay, maybe you can't go this week. So
that's what I was saying. The pay-per-view is this week.
Yeah. So,
but they could have postponed it.
Yeah. So technically, that's a weird. Well, we'll get to that. Like how they're even doing the titles, like even weirder. It's like, did she relinquish it? Is Zarya interim champion because she's defending in her honor? Is it a vacated title? Like, I don't know. The way that whole segment went was weird. So
we don't know, bro. We don't.
Yeah. But anyway, the spoiler alert: Jasper Troy did win this match. By the way, Zachary Wentz got a lot of offense in, and
you don't say.
He's so big. Then toward like the minute left, and he basically did one move, and it was over. So
damn, I thought Zachary Wentz might have caught him with like a single leg or something and got a pin real quick.
No, Troy hit him with a black hole slam, bro.
And it was over. But that was pretty much the only thing he really did the entire match. Even though it was only 3 minutes, he really only hit him about maybe 4 times the entire match.
So he hit him with what's that wrestler name, bro?
Abyss.
He hit him with a black hole slam. He must be hanging around the Abyss a little bit.
Yeah, who do you think's helping train these motherfuckers?
Hey, Abyss a big motherfucker, bro.
Joseph Park works in the back. He's helping train these guys.
Yeah, black hole slam. Hey, keep it going. But you know what I mean? Troy recover and plant him with a black hole slam for the win. The match barely lasted over 2 minutes.
It was early in that last minute. It was over. Usually it goes a little bit longer than that, but yeah, it was about 2 minutes long.
I mean, for what this was, it was solid, but no matter how exciting one of these bouts is, the time limit is going to hurt in the end.
It ain't hurting Jasper Troy.
Yeah.
Okay. He gonna own it. He need to do is figure out some shit and goddamn try to end this shit fast as hell.
But you talking to a guy. You talk to a guy that damn near gave Obafemi, NXT champion, a run for his money, but he can't squash. He can't squash this dude.
Here it is. Technically, it was a 2-minute match, and he didn't get a lot of offense in, but it was kind of a squash with the one move that he did.
Bro, why don't they just have him just go in, grab a motherfucker by the head, and just slam him to the fucking ground like they're trash every time.
Just think about one thing, bro. Now, I'm glad you brought up the shit with Obi and Jasper. Do you remember how many botches it was within that match
Oh my
from
god!
Jasper?
Oh my god!
It was a botchamania.
Well, they pulled them up from Evolve too early.
Way too fucking early. Way too fucking early.
Actually, he bypassed Evolve. He went straight from LFG to the NXT.
Same thing. LFG and Evolve, same thing.
Hey, okay, yeah, same difference, but at the same time, it was way too fucking early, bro. And he was still fucking learning, and he botched a whole lot, a whole lot. I mean, somebody talk to me. Hold on. Here I go.
They're only going to use them. They're only going to use them for a little bit, and then they're going to send them back.
I mean, but I guess they might have they at least putting, if they gonna wind up putting the speed championship on them, I guess it's for a reason. I guess they want them to have something.
He's starting to give me Mr. Hughes vibes.
I mean, even with the speed title, the way it works is that it's always tournament style before you defend. Like whoever wins it, then there's another tournament to get to the guy. So you're not even really defending it. Like it's not like a U.S. Open challenge type deal. I mean, I guess they can change the rules and make it like that. So the chances of them like actually defending it a whole lot isn't that great because it's whenever they have the tournament.
Talk to him one time.
Hold on, someone says,
"Hey, you screen really with somebody
read that thing out loud for me. I can't read.
It said, "Hey, your screen really you screen really well. I would love to become your dedicated fan and support you. Mind adding me on Discord, Brian/6F.
Hey,
is anybody on Discord?
Thank you for the bots, but
I'm
anyway,
on Discord.
D-Walk. All right, you got anything else to add to it?
That
was a long way of saying no. He's like no.
Long way.
I'm just lost with Jasper Troy. I mean, like he up here, he down here, he up here, he down here. Shit, what's next you'll be doing? Serving fucking drinks at the concession stand? Fuck you do next? I'm lost. What are they doing?
I got something to fucking say. Okay, the 3-minute limit was fine for social media. Okay, that's cool. We understand that, but it makes it hard to get excited about a TV match when we know who it will end in a matter of freaking seconds, bro. Okay, now I don't know what they doing with Jasper and shit like that because he a big guy. Hey, they might can do some major shit with him, but he is not ready. He's not. Now, okay.
Told you, all they got to do. All they got to do is give him a high power move. One move that's really fucking high impact, and just have him go in right away, clock the motherfucker, do the move, and end it.
Yes. Okay.
Well, from what I'm hearing from you guys,
I'm with it.
Y'all kind of have changed my mind about what I was going to say earlier. I think Jasper Troy could actually be a good speed champion for that very reason. He's a big dude. He should be squashing people. So you have the champions like, look, he could kill you with like a move or two. You got 3 minutes to try to pull a miracle out on him, and maybe then he's not in the ring for too long. He could do a couple things, and you get to see him. He's a powerhouse, and it could work. Now, if he gets all the way to the finals, he's still got to do El Grande Americano. He is the current speed champion, but I do think shenanigans will ensue in that match anyway. And Jasper will probably, if he gets that far, he'll who was the other one? Oh yeah, Jasper will probably get to it. 'Cause I forgot. We'll get to that other match later. Who his opponent's going to be? But yeah, I think it could work and just go out there and just like they used to do when they were introduced a new big guy. You just go out there, squash the local talent, and it's usually not a long match. So he could be the speed champion, do that. Like, okay, then if you want to put somebody, even though Evans is, let's be real, Evans, they see a lot in Evans, so it's not going to be him. But let's say it was a person like a Javon Evans that eventually someone like a smaller guy, wherever that's really quick, that doesn't look like he's got a chance, ends up beating him at some point because the championship match is 5 minutes. So it's like it could work. It could work based on that logic.
He can't even fit the speed title around his waist.
You're right now. It can work, but he needs a little more time, bro.
Yeah. Well, let's be real. The speed championship, like you said, let's be real. That's like underneath the European championship. That's like
it is. He needs a little more time.
It's the bill. It's the No, it's the 24/7 bill.
It's like the 24/7 belt to me. It's like it's there, but it's not there at the same time. It's in the record books, but I remember Roman Reigns didn't even want the 24/7 title when he could have got it that one time.
The bill can't even fit around his waist. That's how small he don't need to be in there.
All right.
Jasper Troy needs to kind of hone his inner Brock Lesnar and use it to get these matches quickly.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's why I was like, if he becomes champion, it could work. It could work.
It can.
But I don't know who he's going to be squashing though. Yeah, because they don't do like the local talent people in and. So I guess you get some Evolve guys, I guess, to do it.
Get him some Evolve guys. Get him some of the AAA guys.
Yeah, the ones that they're not really using or anything like that. Yeah, that's fine. Give them some TV time.
Have him squad, and make sure all the opponents are smaller than he is.
Exactly.
Like Rey Mysterio size.
Yeah. Pint size.
Okay, that's fine. I'm with that.
How they say it, pint size?
Yeah. I thought you talking about a midget.
Yeah.
All right. So next segment. Move on. The next segment is we were alluded to it earlier. Basically, we have Kalani Jordan going to the ladies' locker room and access denied. All NXT women threw all her stuff outside on the ground because they said you sided with TNA. She is still the Knockouts champion. Jordan Grace came out there trying to fence like, look, if TNA would have called you or whatever, y'all be screaming TNA out your lungs, which is right, but they didn't. So Kalani Jordan's like looking at her like, okay, are you like my biggest fan now? Say, oh no, I see what it is. You're jealous of me because I'm the champion, I retain, and you still haven't won any gold here at NXT, which is true because Kalani Jordan was North American champion. And they're still building something. I don't know if they're building to a match between the two or some type of odd couple tag team with the two. I still don't know. Jada Parker was too excited to throw her stuff out on the ground because those two have like some beef.
Parker.
Honorable mention: you had Callie Armstrong came out the locker room too, said some stuff because I think she might be on NXT now because she lost her championship to Kendall Gray last week. I think she's effectively been called up. I don't know that for sure though. Mariah May still was in the locker room also. That's basically that segment. That goes to what we were saying earlier about the TNA big fish in a little pond because that's exactly what Kalani was basically telling Jordan and everything. She told her that exact thing last week. Like you were just a big fish in a small pond, but now you're here. You're with sharks now and stuff, and you can't win a championship here. So let's see. We'll start again with Joe and everything because you didn't need to see the segment or whatever, just to kind of give your thoughts on what's going on here in the psychology of it all.
Talking about like the whole thing with the Kalani Jordan thing, or
Kalani and Jordan Grace and everything, because Kalani is the Knockouts champion, and Jordan's kind of seemed like she's trying to defend her a little bit, but Kalani's like, look, you haven't. What have you done here? You haven't done anything. So
exactly. You ain't done shit except for botch and screw up, Jordan.
So
yeah, hey,
maybe we can go back to TNA.
And that's where I don't know where this is going. Like to me, I feel like sometimes it feels like, oh, they gotta have a feud, but if they have a feud, she is the Knockouts champion. That which would mean Jordan will be fighting her for the Knockouts championship. And do you think she'll get the Knockouts championship back, or some type of odd couple team. And if she did get the Knockouts Championship back, doesn't that kind of still prove Kalani's point? Because you still haven't won NXT gold. It'll be Knockouts gold and stuff. So
Word.
Hey,
What's up?
I'm surprised they didn't beat her ass when she tried to walk in the women's locker room.
that
That's
was
like a blood. That's like a blood going in the Crip neighborhood. We don't fuck with you no more. Like you already represent TNA and you wrestling on their team. The same way with Trick. We don't fuck with you no more.
They called her a traitor. They
Yeah,
called her a
she
traitor
is.
too.
But she signed with WWE, bro. That's a big traitor. Like to me, honestly, WWE should fire her and let TNA go and fucking hire her. But they not. They're like, you out of a job. That's one less WWE wrestler we got to worry about.
Yeah, but it's the best of both worlds, though.
Yeah, but like I said, on one end, you a traitor. You betrayed the company that hired you that you've been working with to go and work for another thing instead of you being like, oh, this still my home team and everything. I'm still gonna rep it and everything. Like to me, that invasion angle, it honestly should have been when you win a titles, it's ha, we won your titles. Come get it. It shouldn't be no teams or nothing, nobody to be on the other team because you the champion. It should have been ha. That'd have been more competition. Ha, we won your belt to come get it now.
Yeah, but you don't know what was going on with the writers, though, bro.
The Riders are 3-year-olds.
Gotta be.
But in your defense, that was the same logic that JC Jane used. She said even though she was the Knockouts champion, she still rep TNA.
Yeah.
And stuff.
But then, like I said, at the same time,
but Kalani didn't. So yeah.
But the thing with JC Jane too, she should have been taking on every. It should have been. I'm wrestling number TNA women wrestling. I'm not wrestling no WWE the TNA belt. I'm wrestling number women TNA wrestlers. With the NXT belt, number NXT wrestlers. I mean, like I said,
I see what you're saying. Because JCJ, she did wrestle a lot. Like she that title was on the line a lot. Not as much as it was on the line a lot. Yeah, I'll say that. Let me see. My thoughts on the whole segment is like I thought it was entertaining. I just hope I wouldn't mind them fighting again, but it's like I said, it would still, even if Kalani did lose the belt to Jordan, it still proves the point that you still have one NXT gold, and the only gold you could win is the Knockouts Championship, which you've already a 2-time holder of that. So it's like, why did you even come to the WWE in the first place when all you could, that kind of thing. But it seems like Jordan is trying to be a friend to her, even though she says he's delusional. So I don't know where it's going. Looks like Kalani's she's tapping into her husband's aura. As Camelo's starting to become a face, she's starting to get his heel persona. I think it'd be a good feud, but I just don't want to. I don't know. It's like I don't know. I just don't want to see them fight for Knockouts championship. Yeah. That's all. And really, Jordan, I think, should have been called up anyway. Like Jordan's still she's the one person I can never say, okay, yep, she's about to get called up, because every time I think that, she's in another storyline in NXT. It's like, oh, she's not going anywhere. And I like Jordan Grace. I want you to be called up, not forever stuck in NXT and not winning anything. So, all right, let's see what on. Oh wait, K. What was your thoughts on that? I forgot if Kane said anything about it or not. Okay, no problem.
Here you come.
Hello, what'd you say now?
What were your thoughts on the Kalani Jordan Grace segment? And what do you think is gonna happen with these two ladies?
Be honest, I'm not freaking sure, because they do look at her as a traitor. Look at her as a traitor, bro, and you kind of don't know how these situations going to work out. I mean, Kalani, she, hey, Kalani Jordan, man, she was shown to be kicked out of the locker room because of her choice by the team. But I mean, Jordan did try to, try to help her out and shit. But I don't know how the situation is going to end, bro. I don't really know.
Yeah, because Jordan was right though about one thing. Like, if any of y'all had a chance to get that Knockouts title, y'all would have took it.
Mm-hmm.
She's not wrong for that. She's like, yeah, that y'all definitely would have done it, but y'all didn't have that opportunity. So
and she had the opportunity. So and then everybody mad at her because she taking the opportunity. This at the end, you not here to make friends. You here to make paychecks.
money. You're here to make money. Checks and
Yes,
championships, as Booker T always says.
that's what Booker T say. Checks and championships, and she has the championship, and most likely she getting a fucking check. So I wouldn't give a damn what the motherfucker say. Just being real.
All right. And speaking of not giving a damn, let's go to the next segment because I didn't give a damn about it. But Dark State cut their promo for their Hollywood Havoc match against the Hardys, and
Dark State.
yeah, y'all know how I feel about Dark State. Like Dark State, without the funny stuff, is like, yeah, now y'all back to y'all were growing on me a little bit, but now y'all are not and stuff. The funny stuff was actually making me kind of like you guys. They cut off.
You take Sugars out of the group, that group would die.
Yeah, he was actually he cut most of the promo. Like the promo was good. And then during the promo, because they were talking about how they didn't give a damn about legacy, about the Hardys and blah blah blah. And as in the middle of their promo, I thought we were gonna have like Hardy version like 3.0 or something. They just kind of cut in from the Hardy compound, and I don't have to say much. They cut Matt Hardy cut a compound promo. They went into the Lake of Reincarnation, and now we got the Broken Hardys are going to be there, and it's going to be D-Walk. What's the name of the match? The Broken what?
Broken Hardy match. Basically, it's like a hardcore match.
AKA, it's a hardcore match with a special name to it, probably with some different weapons. Because technically, we're going to have 2 hardcore matches in the on Halloween Havoc this Saturday coming up. So, D-Walk, what did you think about this whole promo segment thing they have with Dark State and the Hardy Boys?
And what was the comment my man made? The one that's always making gay references. He said something and just walked off like.
Yeah, he said something. I don't know what he said, but it wasn't funny to me. That's why I was like, Dark State. When he would say crazy stuff, that was warming up on me. Then they kind of chilled on that for a while.
No, but this week he said something like, yeah, and y'all go get it. It said some shit like that. They just walked away.
Yeah,
his posture gesture just. I'm like, damn, that was it. But the compound thing, I'm gonna be pissed if the Hardys lose and they go through this transformation. And to me, it's dumb because it's 4-on-2. Well, unless the Dudleys go come out to help,
or any of the other number of people that Dark State was jumped. I mean, there's plenty of people that could even the odds. But
yeah, but I'm gonna be pissed if the Hardys lose.
Yeah, so Joe, so like I said, basically it's like a hardcore match. So it's a tag match, but since it's a hardcore match, that means you can have interference, which means you can have the other members of Dark State interfere, or actually not even interfere, actually contribute to the match. So I don't know. What do you think the whole thing? I don't even know if you saw the compound segment or not. I thought that was actually pretty good. Okay, yeah. Okay, what are your thoughts? Okay.
I feel like Reby Hardy's going to get involved, and the Butler guy.
His father-in-law. Well, isn't that his father-in-law? Senor, whatever his name is.
Benjamin.
Yeah.
I believe so. I think it's his father-in-law.
Yeah.
I think they're all going to get involved.
Hell, I think even the kids are going to get involved. I'm like, man, this man got like an army of kids now. All right, Kane. Oh no, I didn't know if Joe had any more to say.
You're good.
Oh, okay, Kane, what'd you think? Well, I'll go next, and we'll wait till Kane comes back. I thought it was all right and everything. Like Dark State, like I said, to me, without the funny, when they were starting to do this is just me. When they were doing the funnier stuff, that was it. They grew on me because I never I would call them what do they call them? Timu Nexus is what I was calling them, because it just felt like they wanted to be the Nexus so bad, but didn't feel like it. And then he started going after more mid carders. I'm like, okay, that's fine. Then my boy Cutler would say some crazy stuff. That was funny. Sugars is good on the mic. They keep saying he's the leader of the group, but they don't really let him do a whole lot except be the mouthpiece. And he's really, really good in the ring, but you just never really see him wrestle that much. I like how they cut in the middle of Dark State's promo with the compound thing. If y'all are familiar with like TNA and all that good stuff, that's always good. The production value was good on it. But once they announced it was going to be essentially a hardcore match, I was just like, oh damn, because like I don't think they should have a long title reign, but longer than this. Like they just got the belt. I don't want to see them lose it like 2 weeks later and everything. Like give it like a month and a half or something. Let them be on NXT TV and wrestle a little bit more before you do something like that. Let them sell their merchandise on the WWE shop more. So that's like the match. I don't even know how the match will be because the last match, I'm not gonna lie, I gotta be honest, it wasn't that good. It just wasn't. I don't know if it was the inexperience of Dark State or what, but it was just because there was like a couple botches and it was like a regular match. It didn't even feel like a championship match. So maybe they have time to redeem themselves, or maybe because it was just on NXT TV. But I thought the first match wasn't really that good. It was all right, but
well, the only good thing about this match is that it's going to be a cinematic match.
So, it is going to be a cinematic match. Okay, I wasn't sure, like, because at first I was thinking if they're going to have it at the compound, that would really be cool. Okay, it is going to be at the compound. All right. Oh, if that's the case. Oh, yeah, I don't care what they do then. That's just going to be awesome. That stuff is always good. Let's see if Kane's back yet. Kane, you back yet?
Yeah, I'm back yet, but I have not. Hey, as far as that match, what happened with that, I have not checked that out. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, all right. Let's go to the next thing. It was just a pre-tape promo package. That's all it really was.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here. Right before we cut to commercial break, we have Zarya walking with Sol Ruka, and Sol Ruka was on crutches. So let's see. Then they went to commercial break, and now we come back. Ava Rain's in the ring with Zarya and Sol Ruka. Ava says that she spoke to Sol Ruka earlier in the day, and Ruka wants to address the universe. So she says, obviously, she's not walking around. Normally, they show footage from SmackDown. That's why I think it's a work, or maybe the injury is not super bad because Charlotte Flair took out her legs. After Blake Monroe did something like distracted her, but it's kind of not Blake. I'm like, you're in a match. I don't know why you over in the first row talking to Blake Monroe. Charlotte Flair was the one, and then she came and chopped her legs off, and then she worked the leg for the rest of the match. That's where I'm like, I don't know if it was an injury. Y'all just didn't, or y'all would do some shenanigans with the belt. I don't know. So as she was explaining, then Blake Monroe came out, and honorable mention because I can never get over this. Blake Monroe shanking Zarya last week was one of the best things I've seen this year. She shanked her with that hairpin. But anyway, I digress. So Blake comes in there and says, okay, well, since she was supposed to have this match, she needs to be the North American champion. It's only right. Zarya was like, no. Whatever. And because Zarya's gonna not Zarya, Sol's gonna relinquish the title. Mm-hmm. And they specifically mentioned about the Speed Championship too. She said, well, I'm not, it's like a little bit too, like, I'm not really thinking about that right now, blah, blah, blah. That's why I'm like, well, you can't go, even if you got to give up one, you have to give up the other, but they didn't do that. That's why I'm like, I'm a little hesitant to believe what's happening. Zarya, they got the idea. Oh, go ahead. What you said, D-Walk?
So that tell you how important that build is.
No,
that build is equivalent to a trash can.
So, it kind of looks like, anyway. So Zarya comes out and says, you know what? She's got an idea. She's going to defend the NXT in Sol's honor. So Ava agreed to it. Blake was against it. So that's basically, that's going to be our match, the North American Championship match. Blake Monroe versus Zarya for the NXT Championship. But they technically didn't say it was vacated. because she's gonna do. That's why it's a whole quasi thing. But whoever wins the match is gonna be the champion or whatever they're gonna do. I wouldn't mind an interim champion label or whatever. I don't know where they're going with this, but Joe, now you heard the whole idea of the whole thing. What do you think? What is going on?
It's not AEW. They don't do interim champions. That's a Tony Khan thing.
Yeah, but that's what it kind of seemed like. That's why they didn't use the words. They were just like, "Oh, I'm going to defend it in your honor," and I'm like, "What the? We don't do that here in the WWE.
Yeah.
Like you either defend it or you don't. Not someone kind of in your steed type of deal." So
Zarya wins the match and keeps the title. Soul goes to get her title back,
and then we have her.
And since Zarya is defending it in her honor, right?
Mm-hmm.
She goes to get the championship back, and Zarya pulls away.
Woo!
Yeah, that's what I kind of think is probably going to happen.
And then she goes to get her title back again. She's like, "What the fuck?" And then all of a sudden, Zarya fucking just clotheslines the shit out of Soul, and then beating the shit out of her.
Me and Joe didn't even talk, and we said the same thing.
Yeah, and I think that's what's going to happen. That's a different way of having the same thing that we all thought was going to, or we knew was going to happen. Zarya and Soul Rico was going to fight over that title, but this was just a different way of doing it and everything. Well, I have to give credit where credit's due. It's different and everything, but it works. You still get the same result in a different way that's not as predictable.
If they pull the fucking trigger.
But here's the thing.
Man, they should have been did that.
I like them as a tag team on SmackDown now. Like, if they didn't do that part on SmackDown, I'd be like all for whatever they're doing with this. I was like, damn, I don't want them to break up now. I'm like, kind of sucks. But
you remember,
anyway.
You remember when she first debuted? When she first debuted, they made her like a powerhouse, a monster, and then they got to start acting like the Hurricane.
Yeah. So now she's gonna tap back into that monster energy when she get that title.
Can't even take it
Power
serious
corrupts. Now. Well, I don't. Well, she get shaken in the throat.
What they should do is if Soul is really hurt and they want to write her off TV, have fucking Zarya beat the shit out of her and have her start working the leg with a fucking chair. Have her start folding the chair up on her leg and like stomping it. Or beating it with another chair.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say also. I just remembered this about the Speed Championship thing. Since it's a tournament format, remember when they took it off of X, there was just no tournament for a while. So she's been champion, and then they just now start. So I guess they could do something like that. Like, okay, we're just not gonna start the tournament back up until she's whatever. I guess they could do that too. I don't know why I'm so fixated on the Speed Championship thing, but I don't even like the Speed Championship like that. But anyway, yeah, I agree. I do agree with Joe. I think that's probably the route that they're going with this. I do appreciate it's a new storyline. It's like I didn't think it would happen this way. But it's like it makes sense.
Speed Championship is like the Rainbow Championship.
So
Speed Championship is a joke. That's why she's still got the bill. Hey, but this is what I was about to say. They did all that shit for Mariah May to go from the Women's Championship to the European Championship. Do you know how many storylines they fucked up? Fucked up a lot of good storylines that they could have had good. But now she's going for the North American title. Man,
I thought that was weird. I thought that was weird too. That was the only reason why I was thinking that I actually, before this segment happened, I actually thought Blake Monroe was gonna win the North American Championship. But with the Zarya thing, with the potential storyline of the Soul and Zarya thing that you could do, it's like I'm not so sure now. And plus, to me, that's like a step down just because it is the NXT Championship. But I mean, if that's the way you want to do it, I mean, that's the way you want to do it, I guess. I don't see too much problem. I was kind of shocked though that she was going after the North American Championship.
She got demoted already. So I hope it ain't nothing wrong she's doing already because that's not a good look. And like I said,
I do think it'll be a good match and everything.
But they fucked up a good storyline.
So, So let me see what. Yeah, because there's so many ways you could go with the Soul Ruka thing. Like with the Blakeman, I thought, okay, Blake was gonna way before the segment happened. I thought, all right, Blake's gonna win the North American Championship. That'll be a way for Soul and Zara to be a clean break from NXT because they're already essentially on SmackDown. I guess they're doing the Roxanne internship where you're on the main roster for like a couple months on both brands before you're like officially on one because they are a good tag team. Still, they can always come back to that later on if they do the Soul Ruka Zarya thing, and I mean, maybe not if she goes ape shit on her like with the leg and stuff like that. I don't know how you can forgive that too quickly, but it's like yeah, they could go a lot of different routes with the storyline, or they just might still have Blake win the North American Championship. Then maybe at some point, so it'd be like, well, Zarya was the one that lost, and I didn't lose it, something crazy like that. But I think the way to go is to have Zarya win it. Zarya turns on Soul, like, or basically like, well, nah, I like being the North American Championship. I'm not giving it back to you. You want it? Come get it, type of deal. So I think that's like, and that's what we all thought was going to happen anyway. So, let's see. So let's see. Next thing we got, we already talked about Ruka. Oh, the other speed match. Man, a lot of segments in this episode. All right, so the next match was the other speed tournament match was Axiom and Sean Legacy. So
Why?
you didn't like that one, D-Walt?
No, it was like where's is we at the main roster or are we going back down? Like what is y'all doing? Nathan Frazier supposed to be in the main roster. Why are they going back down? In that case, they could have had him stay down in NXT.
Well, the way they explained it was like, okay, you're gonna get a person from each brand. So you're gonna get a main roster, an Evolve, an NXT guy, but what was it? Oh, and a TNA guy. That's the way they explained how they were gonna do the tournament to get El Grande Americano's championship. So last time with the women, it was like instead of it was what NXT, TNA, AAA, and I guess somebody on the main roster, something like that. So they did explain like how they want to get the people, but then why they pick whoever they picked was like, I don't know, they didn't go into that. So so that's just how it is. I guess I don't know. I see what you're saying though. It's like for Axiom, he keeps kind of coming up and down to NXT because he got called up before.
Mm-hmm.
Before he became like one of the longest rating NXT champions ever with Nathan Frazier. They both were called up and they didn't have nothing for him, put him down there, and they just stayed down there for like another year.
And what made me mad is you got talent y'all not showing that's good that y'all not showing because y'all keep bringing old talent back and forth. We don't even know any new wrestlers that got potential and everything, but they're not showing them. But they keep showing the same wrestlers we watch every day, and they have the same matches every week. That they're not showing new talent, but we watching the same matches every week.
We'll beat you like halfway on that because they did have Sean Legacy. Now he's old, but he is on Evolve, and as you know, the lower you get on WWE, the less people that watch the product. Like Sean Legacy has been on NXT, but not a whole lot.
Yeah,
relatively speaking, he hasn't been there a lot. So
but
it's
I was
like
saying in general, just like
I know what you're talking about. So like instead of Axiom, you're gonna have somebody else that we don't see, or somebody from NXT.
Yeah, just like we could have watched Drew McIntyre and fucking Cody Rhodes wrestle for the 5th time in a week, man. 5 times in 5 weeks, especially at the pay-per-view. How many times they keep? It's like they keep pushing the goddamn copy and paste every week, copy and paste.
Yeah, for this particular match though, I think reason why they picked Axiom because the speed of Sean Legacy, they did have a really quick back and forth match. Like Sean Legacy could do all the stuff that Axiom could pretty much do. Maybe not as quick, but just as quick. And this was the first match that I think I've seen for speed. I'm pretty sure they must have done it before, online, because I'm not gonna lie, I stopped watching the online one months ago. This came down to the last 2 seconds, and they never really explained what would happen if there was no winner at the end of the 3 minutes with something like this, like the tournament. Does nobody advance? How does that even work? Or they go to a sudden death? I still don't know. I just know the championship, if they don't win within the 5 minutes, the belt does not change hands. There's no sudden death; it just time's over. So they have a championship advantage for that. But yeah, the match to me was okay. It was like it was fast, but it's like I don't. There's something about the speed thing. It's just the logic behind you have to beat him in 3 minutes. Where it's like, well, because you usually don't see 3 minutes. If you see a 3 minute match, you think of it's a squash match, is what you normally think of it. So it's like, okay, so I can beat this guy in 3 minutes only for the speed title. But any other match that I wrestle, I can't do the same thing. It's like that's the only thing. It's just the logic behind is that I get with speed. Like I get the idea of it, but to me, I guess because I watch too much wrestling, it's like so you can do it in 3 minutes, but you only can do it 3 minutes in this match. So, yeah, to me it was just okay. Like you heard D-Walk, he thinks it was whatever. So, and Joe, you saw it?
Yeah, man.
Okay. What? I mean, because I think I already think I might know what you're gonna say about the speed stuff. So, what did you think about this match? Like I said, it came down to the last 2 seconds. It was Sean Legacy from Evolve, Axiom from SmackDown.
Yo,
Yeah.
he asked you a question.
I wasn't paying attention. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. I was ignoring the question like I ignored the show. Repeat your question, Kane.
It was just the speed, like the speed thing. Like you already pretty much, I guess, the same thing you'll probably say for the other speed thing was like I said, Axiom from SmackDown, Sean Legacy from Evolve. It was it went down to the last 2 seconds, another 3 minute match to see who's going to go to the next round. So the winner of this match is going to fight Jasper Troy next week.
So so pretty much another little guy is going to be taking on Jasper Troy because Axiom wants because the other guy is the Evolve champion, isn't he, or something like that?
No. He's usually a contention for the Evolve Championship.
Yeah,
no, he's not the champion. Yeah, he's one of their top guys.
Close enough. He's one of their top guys.
Yeah,
but you're going to keep feeding small guys to Jasper Troy until he's champion.
Yeah,
that's it. They're just going to keep feeding them tiny people.
Yeah, and Axiom has that Rey Mysterio quality to him where it looks like maybe he might be able to pull it off. He's not going to pull it off, probably. There's no reason for him to pull it off. But so it wouldn't be like, okay, I pick him up, I choke slam him, it's over type of situation.
That's it.
Yeah, so like Axiom could actually give him a little spot of offense.
You want to give him a fucking. You want to make Jasper Troy a monster.
Yeah.
So if I'm creative, I am going to book Jasper Troy to be a monster. So he's going to take on Axiom. So I would have him when they go into the middle of the ring. When he catches Axiom, I would have him grab him by the fucking mask, like through the eye holes. And like pull him, use the mask to pull him into you to do the choke slam with, as extra leverage to make it look more just devastating, to make it look like his head just bounced off the fucking apron, the ring. You want to make him look dominant. You want to make him look scary. How many guys have you seen grab another guy by his mask? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I can see what you're saying. No, when I got the visual with I was thinking like his hands going through his the eye parts, and I remember like wait, but I get what you're saying, like just ground by the mask and everything. I was
like have him just like go, have him like fucking hand palm his fucking head, and then as he's hand palming his head, he just grabs the mask.
Yeah, I know.
I got onto the mask as he's choke slamming him.
Yeah, I got what you're saying. It's just that at first I was just getting the visual of the fingers going to the eye. I was like, wait, he's got his whole eyes is covered. But yeah, I see what you're saying. Like just grab him by the face and just make it look like Bane, or reverse Bane because Axiom has the mask on. Just grab him by the face and just destroy him, basically.
Yes. Yeah. Just fucking use his head as extra. Use the mask and his head as extra leverage when you're slamming him to the fucking mat.
Yeah.
Making an example out of him, leaving him in a puddle. Just destroy him. They shouldn't give any offense at all to the opposition against Jasper Troy.
That's what I was thinking they should do with Zachary Wentz. Is like I thought it was going to be like that. Like he was going to get no offense in, but
what they should have done was they should have had Jasper Troy hit Zachary Wentz when his back was turned. Like he should have been like turning around to take his vest off or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And when he turned around to take his vest off, Jasper Troy just runs and bulldozes him in the corner.
You know what's funny? That's actually what I thought was going to happen because he's so big. It's like, okay, it's 3 minutes. You're more powerful. Just take him out.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that was your.
This is the whole thing that needs to be done with Jasper Troy that they're not doing. You want to book a monster? You want him to be a monster? Let's book him as a monster. But it's like WWE doesn't want to pull the trigger on Jasper Troy, and they don't want to make him a monster. So I don't understand.
Ironic, because when they did Obafemi, they make like a monster, but they made like Monster S and everything. Mm-hmm. Like when Oba came out, he was killing people. Always like he only lost really 2 matches in NXT. Won the Tony D'Angelo with some help.
He lost two to Tony D'Angelo, and then he lost 1 to Ricky Saints.
The Ricky Saints. That's it. His entire run, and the way he was like before he got on his path to get the North American Championship, he was killing people.
Yes,
he was just killing people. So, and then it was so bad. It was so funny. He was killing people so bad, even though he lost to Tony D'Angelo. What did he do? The next night came up and told Trick Williams the only reason why there was a whoop that trick error is because I allowed it, and I believed it. It's like, yeah, I had the North American title because I want the North American title before I want the NXT title. Because if I want the NXT title, I would just took the NXT title. And you really believe what he said because he was just that dominant. Like, oh, okay, he's just playing around. He didn't want the title for some reason at first, and if he wanted it, he would have had it.
Oba reminds me of Braun Strowman, like, you know, where he's a big enough guy to where he could just go and win the tag titles by himself.
Yeah, that mess was great.
You know what I mean?
That mess was,
like, I'm just saying, like, he's big enough to where he could do that.
Yeah, I'm like, how do you come up and tell somebody like the only reason why there was a whoop that trick error is because I allowed it, and it was like, no, yeah, I believe you. I believe you. Yeah, I absolutely believe you 100%.
I don't. Trick came a long way too. Trick, hey, he learned from Carmelo.
Yeah, because Trick wasn't that good at all when he first started. He just his mic skills were ass. But now it's like he's like the complete package now.
Look, man. Trick Williams done more. I feel like Trick Williams has done more than Carmelo Hayes has.
Yeah, I think he has. Yeah.
I feel like Trick Williams has passed Carmelo Hayes.
Trick Williams, he's so dumb. It's almost like, is he really delusional? Because I mean, he has done a lot. Like this is promos. Well, we'll get to this promo later that he cut out toward the end of the show and everything. But it's like you want to say delusional, but it's like, but is he?
The fucking promo he cut at the end of the show against Ricky Saints. Ricky Saints promo was way better. Way better. Ricky Saints cut that fucking passionate promo on Trick, like, and you believed it.
Yeah,
like you felt it. It was like, okay, I see you, Ricky. I see you. I was like, I feel the passion. I feel it because I saw the clip of that part of it, and. What the hell's up with Trick? Why they got him wearing like a 1970s leisure suit fucking style shirt?
Because he's a heel.
Bro, it looked like I was like all this motherfucker needs is a velour couch, a purple velour couch. He needs a purple velour couch. He needs one. Wearing that shirt, he needs one.
All right, let me see. Like. We go to the next thing. Like real quick, I just go over to like All Eagle cut a promo on Wagner Jr. Then he turned around. He had half his face was painted. It looked pretty cool and everything. But because this next match that happened, I know D-Walk really wants to talk about this one. We got OTM versus
Tank
and Tank, his boys. D-Walk, what did you think of this match?
Yo. OTM is back. They out of catering again.
OTM and D-Walk's favorite tag team, Hank and Tank.
Hank and
OTM,
Skank.
OTM should be still in the mud. Hank and Stank shouldn't be even showing on TV right now.
And now you know why I said, I couldn't wait for his response to this one.
D-Walk. Who the fuck let OTM out of catering?
Man, I don't know. Don't they supposed to be in jail or something like that?
They're supposed to be in catering.
Man,
Weren't they part of the cuts? Did they get released?
who paid their bill out, man? My goodness.
They should have been released. Send them to Evolve or something. Go down there.
They weren't involved tonight.
Were they?
Yeah, the main event. It was a 6-man tag.
That's where they fucking belong on a show that's going nowhere and dying. That's where they belong.
Yeah, the main event of Evolve tonight was the Vanity Project, consisting of Swipe Right and Jackson Drake versus Keanu Carver and OTM. That was the main event for this evening.
Wow. Well, I guess we're gonna have. I guess that's what they meant when they said they were bringing more talent in. I guess they were just meant they're going to be bringing NXT people into Evolve.
Well, here's a spoiler alert for people that watch Evolve. Next week, the LFG call-ups are going to be announced on Evolve, and Booker T, Undertaker, Bubba Ray, and Undertaker's wife. They'll all be on the show. Michelle McCool. They'll all be on the show next week.
They're trying to pop a rating.
Yeah. So, Kay's back.
Yeah, right. Bro. My tablet went dead, bro.
Oh, no problem. No problem. I just happened to look down. I was like, I see your picture up because I was like trying to figure out what's going on. So
on my
phone. we talked about D-Walk's favorite tag team and OTM. No, you had any thoughts on that match? I mean, I don't have a whole lot to say about it myself. But.
I don't have much to say about it all, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna lie to you like that.
The match was the match, and OTM beat the living hell out of them after the match with some still steps. They laid them out, and that's pretty much that was pretty much the match. That's pretty much what happened.
Okay, my question was, who let them out of catering?
Yeah.
And then my next question was, how long until they're on Evolve? And then EOD said, "Oh, they were on Evolve tonight." I was like, "Hey, that's my question. See how fast that was?"
Yeah, that was quick as a motherfucker. Oh, let me see, can I transfer everything back to my tablet?
Yeah, I don't even watch the product, and I knew that they were going to Evolve. That's terrible.
Horrible. Hated it.
Oh, I will say, if anybody cares, like OTM has new music. Because I felt bad about OTM. Like Jada Parker took everything from OTM. He took the theme music, their fans, like the popularity, like everything about them. She took all of it.
Damn.
And, the only thing that was interesting about OTM was Jada Parker's ass. It's about the only thing that people were interested in. Once Jada Parker moved away, ain't no one interested. It was like the tag team of TNA with Test and Albert when Trish Stratus left.
He ain't lying.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
Ain't no TNA without the TNA.
No titties, no ass.
So so they got new music now, and let's see. I guess no one. The match was the match. All right, next segment that came up. Renty Claire was. I think she was talking on the. Oh, go ahead, Joe. Sorry.
You can't keep repackaging. You can't keep repackaging trash, and thinking that you're gonna. It's like taking a piece of shit and repackaging it. It's still gonna be shit at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Well, my thing with OTM, I was saying this on the live stream for Evolve. It's like I know they have individual names, but normally you see OTM for like 2 to 3 weeks, and then you don't see him for months, and then you see him for 2 or 3 weeks, and then you don't see him for months again. So it's like I they say their names, but I don't remember who they are and stuff. It's just you see them for a little bit and then they disappear for whatever reason. I don't know what the reasons are. Injuries, maybe they need more time. Like I don't know. They just, they're just not around a lot. So
You can call them the Cuck Brothers. The Cuck Brothers.
Not the cut, brother.
The Cuck Brothers. That's gonna be their nicknames. The Cuck Brothers.
Hey, if it look like shit and it smell like shit, what is it?
I'm sorry, I could not control myself. All right.
It's okay. I'm funny. It's okay to laugh at my jokes.
Oh no, I got stupid laughs. I don't like to be on camera too much when I'm laughing. So I had to dip off screen.
It's okay. It's going to be the Cuck Brothers who went to Evolve after being demoted from NXT to Evolve, and then they're going to get. And then the next step is you're out of here, buddy. You're released. See you later.
No.
The crazy thing about it, they got a good look. They just that's
a good look.
That's it.
A good look for what? Male porn? What? What's their good look?
The next segment. Well, we have Brent Sinclair talk on the phone, talk about her May release. How great it is. I'm guessing she was talking to. Oh yeah, she was talking to Charles. Like she calls Charlie Dempsey Charles all the time. Then what happened? I forgot exactly how this happened, but she was on the phone and Lash Legend shows up. So I guess Lash is a heel again. And
are they still talking?
Who?
Ren and Charlie Dempsey?
Yeah, because Charlie Dempsey's in Japan, so she'll talk on the phone because she's trying to do something new with the QCC. So she's always talking to Charles about that. So
let it go, Ren. Let it go. It's dead. There is no more NQCC.
Well, I don't know. It looked like Kendall Gray is kind of auditioning for it.
19 minutes, motherfucker, not 25. Get it right. You said 150.
And
we got Suge Knight over here.
Yeah, what is it? Last Legend came in was basically talking to Ren all crazy. That's when Kendall Gray showed up and was basically saying, "Look, you can't talk to her like that." And then Last said, "Well, Ren needs to basically fight her own battles." And I don't know. Don't be surprised if you see Last Legend on Evolve at some point. The deuces with Kendall. They didn't actually say that much, but obviously she called her a little girl and basically stay out of her way, and that's that.
Oh my god.
That was all backstage stuff.
But you see exactly what I was talking about. They said they were bringing up a new crop of talent for Evolve. But
hey guys, happy Wednesday. So today we are doing a long overdue Wednesday rankings. And I know I heard you last time. Ren, you can't put yourself on there 4 times. I got it. Okay, so let's just go ahead and get started. So on the bottom of the pyramid we have the Inspiration. They bullied me. They were like vultures. But also, technically, they didn't get me out. So, I got myself out. So, Ren Sinclair. Which leads me to my next one, which is the Post. Yeah, I know someone oiled it up. It was probably the Inspiration. I just can't prove it yet. But I will. Next, we have Charles. He left me an extremely rude message. But honestly, I am the one who told him to watch. And I did fall off on my own. So I guess Ren Sinclair. Okay, next, on the second tier, we have Carmen. During that TNA NXT battle, she was killing it. For me, she had my back. It was insane. But also, I did ask for help. We were whipping butt together. So, Ren Sinclair. Next, we have Ren Sinclair. Oh my God. I was doing such great teamwork there. And also I gave the team NXT tips and I was being a really great leader lately. And honestly, I've been trying my best lately. So Ren Sinclair. And on the top of the pyramid, I'm sure y'all can already guess who it is. Kendall. She won the Evolve Championship. She actually threw out the Inspiration on her own.
Look, I'm not going to stand here and let you push around Ren.
If we have to go with logic, I mean, I kind of was the one who brought her into the NQCC, the Red QCC. And you can't argue with logic.
That was from today. Anyway, for those of you who don't know, she does her Wednesday stuff every Wednesday. So,
Why do I
So that
feel like
was
my
weird.
IQ just dropped by 20 points?
I don't control the buttons on this show, so
Hey, that was
I
Invisible
feel
Man.
dumber now that I've had to watch this stupid shit.
Hey, that wasn't
All right.
me. That was Invisible
Huh?
Man.
last session. Oh, hold on, where we're going. So basically, it looked like they might set something up with. Okay, what you were saying about the evolve thing about calling people up. Right now, I guess they don't have anybody for the championship, and usually when that
Okay.
happens, they'll get somebody from NXT to kind of challenge
So,
somebody for the championship.
but
So,
EOD, here's the problem, and this is what we talked about before. Alex knows this. He said that they're bringing up a new crop of people,
Mm-hmm.
but what I'm seeing is NXT people going down to evolve. And I say down because it is a
Yeah.
demotion.
yeah. Let's see.
So where
Thea
are
Hell
these
was on
new
there
people?
tonight.
Where are these new people at?
I was gonna say next week. See what they advertise, so we'll see. We'll see and everything. Well, I don't know how many people. I don't know if it's gonna be. They might show at least 3 next week. I don't know if they'll be in action, but they said they're gonna. And I'm assuming they're from LFG. And also, I know they said the Laredo Kid will be on there at some point from AAA.
Yeah.
So they said that tonight.
So they're going to pull from AAA too.
Yeah, they announced that last week that they're going to start having some AAA people on there, more on there because they've had
Yeah.
AAA people on there before, but now more people from AAA.
Just cancel the show already. Just
Yeah.
cancel Evolve. Just kill it. Just kill it.
Just kill it.
Kill it.
Kill it. Kill it.
You need to kill it.
You're bringing in. Instead of bringing in new talent, you're bringing in NXT and AAA people. Might as well just get fucking old WCW wrestlers and bring them in.
Yeah.
Oh, they did announce this. I think it's for next week.
What, Sting?
An ID program person, a PC person, basically NIL person, AAA triple threat match. We don't know who the participants are, but that's a match that's going to be happening next week.
Y'all read the comments.
Look, if you want to talk about it, Alex, you come up here like a big boy. You know, you don't jump in the comments.
Oh, he just called you out.
It says we're not
Evolve.
canceling Evolve. I think that's what it said.
He called you a chicken.
All right, and I forgot to mention this earlier because that segment at the beginning with the culling and Fatal Influence actually set up a tag match between Tracy Jane and Laney Reed, which finally handily she wasn't slick, but she just threw Laney Reed in there like I'm not doing it against Izzy Damon, Tatum Paxley. So that's the next match. D-Walk.
Read the comments say.
He's talking about tomorrow on Evolve.
Oh.
And he said they're bringing in LFG people. So in other words, they're bringing in glorified TV stars. They're bringing in reality TV people. So they're gonna have the people from Survivor coming in to wrestle now.
Yeah, y'all the ones that always have to educate me on LFG because I don't watch LFG at all. So, but I know what you're talking about. I know the premise of it, like the reality wrestling program on A&E. So.
It's whatever, man. Like they're gonna have LFG people. Oh, we're gonna bring in LFG people. Those are our new people.
15 minutes. 14 actually.
11 minutes.
Boom.
All right, so D-Walk, what'd you think of the tag match? Fatal Influence against the Calling ladies.
It was alright. It wasn't the best, but it was alright. It wasn't the garbage worst, but it was alright.
Okay, Kane.
Yeah. All 4 women brought good energy to the match. Jane, grown, so much over the past couple of years. I guess she feels a little complete now. I don't know. But everything she did, whether it was offense, defense, it looked pretty decent. Uh, it might be surprised to some people to hear this, but at the end, being the best match of the night from an entertainment standpoint, Jane was able to get the win for a team, bro, by
Yeah,
pinning what Paxi?
she pinned Tatum Paxley.
Yeah, by pinning Paxi.
Mm.
While Reed and Henley was attacked by Dame at ringside. After it was over, Paxi ended up taking out all three members of Fatal Influence by herself before posing with the NXT title. So
And that was a little badass.
yeah, it was. I mean,
Yeah.
as far as the win, Fatal Influence did defeat the Calling. Hey, so I guess that was pretty cool
Yeah,
because
oh, go ahead.
I'm not really no, used to them putting on good matches, bro.
Yeah.
Hey, but hey, that was a pretty good damn match. It would have made more sense for Jane to weasel her way out the match
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
have what's her
yeah. I
name,
actually thought it was gonna be
Henley.
the other two that was gonna be in the match until I saw the graphic, and I was like, wait,
Well,
JC Jane's
Mm,
wrestling? I'm like, okay,
look,
we'll
well,
see it.
yeah, look,
yeah,
man. Look, it was a women's match, so we got everything we were expecting. Ass and titties. That's what we got. That's what we needed. That's
yeah,
all we
we got
needed.
what we was expecting.
Wiggles and jiggles. That's all we needed from the
Wiggles
women's
and
match.
jiggles. I ain't heard that word in so long. Wiggles and jiggles.
Wiggles and jiggles. That's all we
Me
need
too.
from a
I ain't heard
women's
that in a
match.
while.
We ain't need nothing else from a women's match but some wiggling and jiggling from private parts, because that's what women are meant to do in the wrestling world. They're meant to sexualize and to bring in the crowds. That's it. No one's interested in their fucking matches. No one's interested in what the fuck they're doing wrestling wise. Nobody, except for maybe women.
Right. So we talk about Nikki Bella now,
Hey,
right?
So
hey, if it's a
ten
good
percent,
time to have invisible women on this motherfucker.
10%, 10%, 10%. They're the 10% of the 100.
So we talking about Nikki Bella now, right?
The other 90% are usually 18 to 49.
All right, so I guess I'll give
Damn.
my go route so we get to the main event. Yeah,
Yeah,
we
they
got
know.
plenty of time. We still got 15 minutes or so. We got plenty of time. I thought the match was all right. I thought the match was okay. I was like I said, I was surprised that JCJ didn't send her minions in, that she did it herself. I guess that was like a little bit different because normally, you send your underlings to do your work, but it was fine. The fact that she did pick up the win was cool, and then they decided to do the beatdown. Izzy Dame to me is the one that I'm not sure. She did work face in this thing, and she did like really legit seem like she's on Tatum's side and everything. But like I said, I don't know. The work's still out on Izzy Day for me, especially if Tatum wins that damn belt. I think all hell's gonna break loose with her.
Yeah,
Um, I just do. I like she's not fooling me yet. Like you need more than this one segment for me to that you turn face all of a sudden. Especially the way you took out Jensen. I'll never forget that.
yeah, for real.
That mess was cold blood. That man was gone for like a month. Um, So yeah, it did what it had to do. And Tatum Paxley looking strong when they took out Izzy at the end of the match, and then she laid out all three of them. Then raised the belt up high and everything. Okay, good match, and we got the match coming up on Saturday, so we'll see what's gonna happen. And that brings us to the main event of the evening,
It's
Oh
which
shit.
time.
was not really a match; it was a sit down, but it was still really good. We had Ava for the contract signing between Trick Williams and Ricky Saints. And Joe alluded to it earlier, so we'll let him go first. Like, what did you think about the segment that what you saw online?
I enjoyed what I had seen from it. I don't know why Trick Williams coming out looking like Black Leisure Suit Larry. I don't understand what that's all about.
I actually have all these Larry games too.
I love Leisure Suit Larry games, but I don't know why Trick Williams is trying to mimic that with his attire. But Ricky Saints cut a very passionate promo. I enjoyed the promo. I enjoyed everything about it. The whole promo was just fantastic. A lot of passion, a lot of what a lot of these promos are usually missing.
Oh hell,
Was not missing with Ricky Saints.
All right.
Invisible Man.
say his name, man.
What's up, Invisible Man? Is in the building.
Oh, not
Angel Hendry.
Invisible Man.
Invisible Man? Invisible Man or Invisible Woman? Who can say?
Oh, the Invisible Woman's here.
I hear,
Oh,
I hear someone.
I can
Someone
see the
came.
picture.
His pic. Hey, Cardella, his picture was there. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah. He logged in. It's okay.
I hear him in the background.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, we're right
The
here.
Invisibles.
We're here.
Now,
hey, I told y'all she put Invisible Man to sleep.
I was clear. I was. You talk about like at the last match was all wiggle giggles, and I want to make sure we get that. I want to be here when we see the outro for D-Walk. I told his ass, stop going past 2 hours, and you're gonna get a punishment for that. You're gonna see that punishment tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Now, the topic is about. Joe said before we jumped in that only women are used for NXT for jiggle wiggles. Now, Cardella, you rebuttal on that. And by the way,
Yeah.
Paxley at 4 years, she's still like 10% green, but very good variations on her special. I will give her that.
About time they fucking started using her for more than background noise.
Yep. Mhm.
I mean, do I need a rebuttal? Really? Like, first of all, props to Tatum Paxley for getting her recognition. I mean, I didn't know it would take Jordan to make that happen. By the way, why am I looking at a picture of an iguana holding a belt? Do I need to just play that? I'm just gonna play that.
No, that's
Okay.
something. Missing
There you go.
Is that Mr. Iguana for world champion?
I guess so. Speaking of, what do you guys think about that match? Did we cover that already?
Yeah, we passed there. We at the end.
We're talking about the contract signing with Trick Williams and Ricky Saints.
Oh my god, I got so pissed at that shit.
I knew it.
I enjoyed the passion from Ricky Saints.
Yeah.
I enjoyed his passion and his drive that he put into that promo because he really put a lot into that promo. And I you know me, Alex. I've been watching Ricky Saints since he was Ricky Starks in AEW with the Taz group.
Yeah, that's great. The problem, Joe. No, you go on, Joe.
But the problem is that I feel like we had the most passionate Ricky Saints promo that we've ever seen.
In NXT.
I agree.
NXT.
I agree. I mean,
Yeah, it was passionate as hell, and you felt the fighting words in the room.
Yeah.
You felt the fighting words, and
He felt like the champion.
yes,
Yes.
and I enjoyed it because he's getting better and better, bro, with these promos, and he doing his thing. And I was just watching, bro, and I was like, damn, okay. And then how Trick got up and got to point at bro and shit, he felt it too. He felt it too. It was fighting words.
So now I
They were
gotta
like,
catch it.
this we gonna start.
Well, I just want to say something real quick about Trick Williams because they were talking about it earlier with the Kalani Jordan thing about the traders stuff. When he was cutting his promo, he was talking about how he didn't give a damn about NXT. He didn't give a damn about TNA. He's loyal to one person and one person only, and that's Trick Williams. And because he loves Trick Williams and Trick Williams loves him, that was a type of deal. It's like, look, I'm going to do what I want to do for me, and I don't care what happens to anybody else. So just to contrast that with the Kalani Jordan segment that we were talking about earlier. So that's why I said, no, Trick said something.
Yeah.
That's all.
From Bayside to fucking the other place, and then she came back. No, you're part of the preppies. Like, bitch, I ain't part of the preppies.
Such a double standard because, like, if you're gonna talk to Kalani Jordan like that, what about Lola Vice and everybody else that went to TNA for a ride?
And AAA.
Parker.
What about Lola Vice? Like, I went to AAA and I dominated. Well, fuck you. You're AAA. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and that's why. And Jordan Grace was talking about how, like, if any one of y'all had the chance, y'all would have screamed. Y'all would have screamed off the rooftops with it and everything. She came to her defense with that. And
do you blame her though?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what they're saying. Like, hey, y'all would have done the same exact thing too. So
I'm not gonna hold you. I have mixed feelings about Jordan Grace just after hearing about the whole house show with her and JC Jane. Like, I'm glad that the injury was just a scare and that she's actually okay. But damn.
Oh, you talking about from like 2 weeks ago? I think it was.
Yeah.
Okay, I knew she almost got. I know she was potentially got hurt. I just didn't know like what happened. So.
Yeah, more botches by Jordan Grace.
Yeah, I didn't even know who was even involved in the match. I just saw her on the ground. They threw up the X and everything. That's all I knew what happened. So I was like,
yeah, but
okay.
what I'm saying is this right here. Hey, if you had an opportunity to change your destiny,
10-minute warning.
Would you do it?
Opportunity to what, Kane?
If you I'm by what's her name?
Kalani Jordan.
Yeah, Kalani. If you had an opportunity to change your situation, would you do it?
Yeah.
To get the hell out of NXT
checks and championships.
Yeah. Some people.
Hey, and what did Booker T always say?
Chucky Ducky Quack Quack.
Besides
checks and championships.
I'm saying
checks
it's all about
championships,
paychecks and championships.
Yeah, he does that too. Oh, we have that button too, Joe. Don't know about that, but okay. Outcome of the match before we get to the final thoughts because we're about to get there.
Well, yeah, that's my question for you guys. This match with Ricky Saints and Trick Williams, who's gonna win?
Yes,
it wasn't a match.
No, but like for predictions.
Who's going to win?
On Saturday. They're predictions, I guess, for Saturday. I think Ricky's going to win.
Okay.
I think Trick Williams going to win. Like, they don't want to let him go. He's stuck there forever.
Yeah.
I have mixed feelings because I feel like Ricky Saints should win, but I have a feeling because Trick, if you notice, Trick was the last one to get left laying before the pay-per-view. Usually, the last person that gets dropped before a pay-per-view is the one that wins the title.
I'll tell Cardala that. Yeah, like that. That's why I think with Tatum versus JC Jane, Tatum wins because Tatum lost the match before the pay-per-view on Saturday. That's kind of weird to do. Like, you just can't lose a match and then lose another match on Saturday.
No. I'm happy to.
You can't.
Yeah, and then not only Tatum lost the match, but then she beat the shit out of all three members of Fatal Influence by herself.
Yeah, that's a weird like booking that you want to do on Saturday. That is weird as fuck. Why? Let her win. Let her pin the championship, and then she'll lose on Saturday. But if she doesn't win on Tuesday, but then like it's kind of weird. But I get it. I get it.
It's like the Saints thing. I just think he just won it in, unless they just want Trick to, so they don't have to say Samoa Joe was like the 3-time champion. I mean, that's the only thing I can. Trick's, like you say, he's done it all and everything. Why is he still there and everything to begin with? It's like you gave to Ricky. He's shown that he can be the champion because it's like he shows he's like that promo shows like, oh no, I'm the champion. I'm running NXT now type of deal. And so I'm like, hey, let him do it and everything. That you gave him the belt for a reason. I mean, you let him beat Oba of all people for a reason. So.
I was gonna say he's only one of two people that's beaten Oba, him and Tony D'Angelo.
Yeah, and he actually beat him clean.
Yeah.
So
that is true. But ladies and gentlemen, I want to end it right here because we're almost at the 2-hour mark. We always get to 2 hours and 15 seconds. I don't understand how we get that. But I want to thank. But
I don't press the button.
yeah, I know. I was gonna thank EOD for passing by like always. You had a late Evolve. We had to wait till like 8:30 to find this to watch Evolve. It didn't pop out until 8:30, and until I posted
Some
on.
happy surprises though. So it's
Oh, happy! Well, say it.
Is this the last show?
What?
Is this the last show of all?
I told you I was gonna be. No. I told you I was gonna have last week. Don't be funny.
I know, but Joe, 3 things happened. He's gonna get mad. I'll say this now. Thea Hale popped up on Evolve, so that's where we know what Thea Hale is. OTM popped up on Tuesday and Wednesday on Evolve, so that's another thing. And It's Gal has officially, after you said it wasn't gonna happen, has officially put the Studometer on WWE TV.
Oh yeah, he did a double feature on this today.
He did a double feature, Joe. I mean, you said, "Oh, it's never gonna happen. I would do this." Like, nah, bro.
Okay, y'all. Check this out. If this man and this woman popped up, either we in trouble or we might be getting in trouble.
No,
so
never at all. Never at all.
Hey, we got 5 minutes, almost 4 minutes of the show before we hit the 2-hour mark.
Yeah, you gotta hit some outros.
We need socials.
Oh yeah, socials. Yes, EOD. Please tell us your socials when we get out of here.
All right, you can find me at Linktree/EndOfDays33. You can find me at EOD33 Wrestling Hub on there, the video game channel. All my social media is on that link. So there you go.
K the Destroyer, where they find you?
It is Kane Destroyer on everything, except for Twitter.
Okay.
It is Destroyer K or Kane Destroyer turning heel.
Okay. Thank you, man. Joe?
You can catch me on Linktree at Joe BNCO.
Okay. D-Walk.
You can find me on D-Walk everything. You can find me on Dennis D. Walker, Dennis Walker, Fresh Prince 84. Cash App, D-Walk 12 if you want to do that,
Texas Walker.
Cardi.
Yeah, I'm gonna add my Cash App to my Linktree now.
Trick Williams is one of my favorites. He's amazing. He's got the rock on. Yes, I do like his fun.
Hello, DP2. Stay for the outro. You're going to love it. Check us out at P.U.W.F Wrestling. If anything happens wrestling news-wise, you will watch it. AAA, TNA, NJPW, whatever the hell it is, my dedication for that channel is to put everything out there. Check that out, ladies and gentlemen. Stay healthy. Stay happy. For D-Walk, sometimes when I tell you to do it under 2 hours, you should do it under 2 hours. And this is the reason why. He loves Jada Parker, ladies and gentlemen, so much so that this happens.